Hello, hello, hello to everybody. Welcome
Hello.
to Glad you guys are here this evening with us. I am T.I. Kid. Y'all will see us every Tuesday and Thursday.
I'm saying I'm Jessica Richardson.
So glad you guys are here with us. We're going to go ahead and get started with what we have planned for you guys tonight. I think it's going to be we have some things, like if you guys were on with our earlier call, some of the things we're just going to try to catch some of the other people up, and just so you may hear a little bit of repeat on a couple items, but we definitely still have some new items for you guys to cover tonight. Again, this NFT space, it changes literally. Like sometimes it can change within hours. You can literally find a drop that may happen, um, like like right now. We could be like, hey, you know what? Some such and such drop this. Y'all might see us like go on our computer, be like, hold on one second on this other screen, trying to get
Trying to
it,
get something.
trying to
Trying
get
to get in the
something.
drop.
But now we're excited you guys are coming back. I think we're creating addicts again, Jessica.
That's
There
right.
now we have new NFT addicts with us that will be with us forever.
Yes. And hopefully those NFTs will create wealth for those people.
Yep, that part right there. But
Definitely.
it's fun. I mean, we sit back and we some days we're sitting back and just laughing, talking, going, hey, what should we buy today? And then some days we be like, listen, we need to take a break. We're not buying nothing
Right.
today. I think we had one of them days the other day. We're kind of like, you know what? Listen, we're not even gonna look nothing. We're just not gonna do
Hmm.
anything. We're not buying nothing. And some days you're gonna definitely need those because with the crypto space and the NFT space being 24/7, there are like no off days. You take an off day, sometimes you can literally can miss a drop that could literally make you thousands of dollars that particular day. But I'll tell you, don't get in the habit of chasing the money. If you stick with it and find some good projects, you're going to be completely fine. You're going to be completely fine. Promises. So don't destroy family and home trying to look up NFTs. I'm telling you, because
Yes.
it can happen really quick. But I'll go ahead and share my screen too, Jessica.
Yeah, and definitely invest in projects that you like or in artists and stuff that you are interested in investing in because a lot of times these things can go up and they can also come down, but just make sure you're investing in projects that you do believe in is the key. And so we're going to start with the tops. Currently, there are a lot of tops apps that are currently out in beta. They will be for the NFTs. Oh, I'm getting a little feedback.
You getting feedback on your side?
Yeah, but I think it's okay now. So
Okay.
if you currently go like in this three dots here, she's going to show some of the apps that are currently that are out for the NFTs. A lot of things have been dropped, like MLB bunch. They have the NHL. They're going to have soccer that they just released, and all of these will be specific NFTs. Currently, all the apps are in beta, so you're not able. We don't know if you're going to be able to come to the market and trade those on the other marketplace that you have, or if you only have those NFTs to get prizes, games, and things like that. A lot of your kids may not even know about a lot of these apps currently, but as you can tell, you have Bunt, you have Kick, you have WE Slam, and this app has been out probably at least I would say 6 months or longer because they've actually revamped it to become a digital collectibles. And as you see here, all of the teams or all of the a bit brands that are coming into it. You have the Disney, the WE, we have the Skate 21, which is going to be the NHL. And so with this marketplace here specifically, you are able to come in and purchase those or actually just claim those by getting free tokens. You are able to buy gems and buy specific type of cards or try to get a chance of winning specific type of cards depending on the rarity. Because even with each NFT, the ones in these apps will also have a scarcity to them. They'll have rare, common, uncommon. And so if you go and download some of these apps, which I did in probably back in December, I didn't know exactly what it was going to turn into. But now that they've launched a marketplace with some of this, it may come the ones in the app may come over to that marketplace. So just being ahead and maybe even just all it right now does is take time. You'll literally like log in, download it to your phone. There'll be a different series that's dropping weekly. Sometimes they have special ones that's coming out with like a 70th year anniversary. So if you pay attention to some of those drops, a lot of people aren't actually don't have the app downloaded right now. So you'll be able to get a lot of scarce cards by partaking in some of these apps right now. Because like I said, they are in beta. They will be launching their own marketplace. Just this past week, they did launch a marketplace with some of the NFTs, and we'll go over that some more. But we also have maybe a little video. Does it say
Yeah,
what they're doing, or is it?
yeah. I'll
I don't
click
know if
this
it
video
goes over
too.
a lot.
It's
Okay,
in
yeah.
like a 30-second video just to give you an idea.
Let me show.
Okay, so if you saw that, that did say that it was April in 2021, and that these came out when they launched this part. And just I think we may need to hit on that part again as far as I think for remember this group here, we're really trying to get you guys into some things that if you can use your debit card instead of having to use the crypto, because I know some of you guys still may not know understand how to use your crypto. So again, this is another one of those sites that we're trying to bring to you guys attention to you that hey, these are some of these are actually literally free. Like Jessica was saying, you can literally go to your phone every I think it's every couple hours or something. Sometimes one of these things you can go on there, you can claim the different crates. There's different coins. I guess they're coins that's for that particular game that you can also claim. And so again, it's one of those scenarios. Like I said, if these cards do end up going over to the marketplace site, then you could be doing pretty doggone good by simply going in here, getting invested early. Like I said, not necessarily even getting invested, but getting in here and just downloading the particular apps, getting some of the cards because I know I didn't. I'm just gonna confess. I didn't do it when Jessica told me to do all of them, and so she do have a lot of secret cards and rare cards, a lot more than I do, because she was like, "Hey, sis, go do this." And I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna do it." And then we looked at it the other day, and I hadn't done it, so I am confessing myself.
And yeah, especially when you don't know what it's going to turn out to. But since like if she's going to go visit the marketplace here shortly, and some of those, they did have a drop with the MLB Bazooka and another soccer sports league that's recently came out. A lot of the Inception cards and stuff like that are already in the app that I have. Like I said, I do want to point out, I do not know if they're going to let you transfer those NFTs over to this marketplace yet, or if they're just going to allow you to win different prizes and maybe memorabilia signed and autographed and stuff like that that you may be able to do something with. So pay attention, they are in beta, but if you did get the drop, there was one, it was about 2-3 days ago, or maybe it was last week sometimes, but in this specific one, they did have the MLB Inception series along with here's the Bazooka and like I said, another sports league. Some of these NFTs are still available. If you're not able to get them in a pack, they also do have them in a marketplace. And so
Can
some
you
of you may know specific players that you can come in and already shop that marketplace for the MLB specifically.
And I think one thing too, I think it's important is like, especially when you're coming on some of these sites, you're saying something about the difference of getting, you can get the individual ones or the packs. Most of the time, if you can get the packs, that's definitely going to be your better value. But again, here it's 6,000 of these packs. There was 10,000 of these packs. They are sold out. So whether you buying them or somebody else is definitely on here buying them, but somebody's buying these cards. So don't overlook some of these things. When you are coming to some of these sites, and it's your first time coming, always go and try to see if they have the packs still available before you go to the open market and just buy a pack from someone else. Because trust me, if someone bought it for $100, most of the time they're going to have those up for $400, $500, $1,000, and sometimes multiple thousands of dollars. So again, always if you're checking these sites, check and see if they still have the packs available. And if they do, then you can definitely go on and you can buy the particular pack. Because I know the one was the bazooka one. Some of these other things have already seen. Again, these have all sold out. The soccer ones have sold out, but the bazooka ones, there are still quite a few of those available. So there's quite a few of those still available for $25 a pack. All right, and they do. And if I remember correctly, there was two different packs that you could buy. One of them had more cards in them. This one again, you're going to have the opportunity to get a super rare. The super rare was a guaranteed one, so that in itself sometimes definitely makes it worth it. So in this one, you'll get 20 NFTs on the one that you're paying $25 for. Okay, the other one I can go back. There was a smaller pack right here, I believe it is the $5 pack. So again, there's still quite a few of these packs available. You get 5 NFTs for the $5 one. So and then but the thing is, you see your chances of getting a super rare card, where at least if you know on the $25 ones, you're guaranteed to get a particular card. If you come to the regular packs, you'll see that your chances go down dramatically of you being able to get one. But if that's where you're starting at buying some of these cards, buy them, because you never know which other card that you can get out of the pack that might be just as valuable as getting a legendary or so forth pack of cards. So actually, here's my point exactly. So someone bought that one pack for $100 and they have it listed for $400. So somebody over here flipping cards.
And even if you check out the marketplace, I think even with a short amount of time that it's been out, they've been doing a lot of transactions currently that's over here.
So I went to the marketplace, and then I went to recent sales. Is where I went to marketplace in the recent sales.
This is a good way to also see what is selling. That way, if you go back to the marketplace and you're searching some items, or if you're trying to see what actually may be moving on the market, just come over here to see the recent sales. It'll tell you players, maybe the comments, and that way you can also get an idea of maybe if you don't know or aren't knowing the MLB, then you'll just come over here and the sales can also help you with that by seeing what's actually moving.
And I think again, this is the power of just looking at the different packs, because again, someone literally might have gone on and bought some of these packs. Maybe these were $100 pack, but one of the cards out of that particular pack is selling for $25, or they sold it for $25. So again, you still have 19 more cards to try to make money off of on these. Some prices are, like I said, some of the prices are selling for 100. They sold for $110. No, that was a premium pack of cards. So again, pricing on here, come in here, like Jessica was saying, and look at the pricing, see what's being sold. Some of y'all will know some of these other players. I used to buy them. Be like when I used to collect the official, like the old cards. When I was like, hey, he cute, buy him. That's how I used to buy him when I was growing up. Usually, be like, okay, he was cute at the time. I thought I should buy his card. Now you can kind of have a little history. You ain't got to do the cuteness. You can go in here and say, okay, they're actually selling this particular card, so maybe you want to invest in that particular card. So there's a little bit more information. But these doggone packs, so I guess they are still selling the packs, and they are going up in price, and they are selling. That one sold for $389. Good
Yeah,
stuff.
because that mint number, that's important too. Like you said, 389, but it was a mint number 201 out of 6,000. So someone was willing to take the chance on getting lower mint counts in that pack and pay that. So it'd be worth it to them.
Let's see if we can click here. See if we can find any more premium packs. Okay, the lowest ask right now is $315. So we don't get to make it up. So you can literally, click on whichever pack of cards you want. The lowest right now, if you wanted that original $100 pack of cards, somebody's about to make $215 off the pack of cards, and you have to either say, you know what, they beat me to buying them. I still need the pack of cards. You have to make a decision on if you're going to buy them. But again, you can simply click the select and buy button right here, and it shows you as far as if you're a person. And I think we've talked about this even on the NBA Top Shot Hunt, Jessica, with looking at the serial number. If you're looking at buying a card pack 658, for $400. I would much rather buy the card pack 658 than the card pack that's 34.77.
That's right.
So
Resale value.
resale value. But some of these people have them up for $2,000. That's card pack number 90, and you can see the difference in price of the importance of being able to come on here and buy some of these packs. You know, when they're doing the pack drops. Not to say Bazooka is going to do this number or not. I'm not saying that at all. But you know, even the Bazooka ones that are out right now, they still have quite a few of those packs, but they're $25 and $5. It's a risk that these people were willing to take when these dropped. They took the risk, and they're going to be rewarded for taking the risk on these particular packs.
I wish they would do like NBA Top Shot and all the unbought packs would be burnt.
Oh, that would be nice.
But yeah, it seems like they're
So,
gonna have
so
that.
tell everybody what you mean by that, because you know the new people might not understand what you just said.
Oh yeah, with NBA Top Shot, when the drops first started out, they would have it that the drops would only be for a certain amount of count or a certain amount of time, and all the unbought packs were burnt off. So we didn't even know the real value of that at that time, but they would burn them off. So if it was a count of 10,000 and only 3,000 were purchased, 7,000 were burned, making all the other cards that were still on there more scarce. So a lot of season one NBA Top Shots are more valuable specifically for that reason. Now they're never going to have that problem of not selling out.
Because
So
all these people
that
on
was
the line
months.
right
Yeah,
now, because
that was
everybody who's
October.
listening right now, they trying to get in on the drops too.
Yeah, we had time to go back, was thinking about it, but yeah, so but this one will be that it be a certain amount of that will be dropped. The count is still low, and then like she's saying, I think only maybe 2,000 or less have been sold. So the mints that you will get on those will also be lower right now because they haven't all been purchased out. Maybe a lot of people don't know also about the bazooka, but I'm sure a lot of us know about bazooka. So it is going to be this first digital collectible, just like any other collectible. So right now, those mint numbers won't be too high. So a 5, 10, even a $25 is a worth it investment for you that is willing to risk a loss for you. Then I would just go ahead and take it if that's something that you are willing to risk for your own collectible.
So, as I'm scrolling, I'm like, okay, who is Clamp One? All right, they got in on the sale. They got in on the
Yeah,
drop.
yeah, that one got in,
They're like,
and that's
okay,
a
I
lot.
paid 100. Go and take the 350, 250 every
Yeah,
pop. They just made $1,000. I counted their money real quick. If y'all
yeah.
didn't count it, I helped them count it. So,
And that's the benefits of getting on the primary drop versus the secondary. Sometimes it's going to come down on the secondary. It has not for this one specifically. So if you get in there and you buy 10 packs, you can go over there and dominate some of the market or list some,
mhm.
recuperate your initial investment and then keep going.
Let's see if we can. I'm gonna look up one more pack real quick. Let's just see. These are $29. So the lowest on those are $29. The highest sale has been that. This one, so this one you get 5 digital collectible cards. Okay, and it's probably going to be very similar to the bazooka one, where you're trying to get a rare card. It's definitely going to be you're going to have less of a chance of getting a rare one. But again, I don't remember these. There people they're selling them these two. So it works to be in early. It pays to be in early on some of the drops. I didn't get this drop, so just so everybody on the record, I didn't get this one. But and
Yeah,
those are
and also like you said, that especially when the companies that you have like are coming in and creating apps or have them on your Android already, that means they're already gearing up for mass adoption. So investing in a lot of those cards or in those cards, you know that the regular market of people will be coming into it and they have it figured out. The top, of course, Flow and other exchange blockchain platforms like that that are trying to gear up for masses. You got things like immutable or polymatic. So just pay attention to that. They have apps where you can go and download. There was like probably I don't know if it was 5 or 10 of those apps that we already know every day that's in our home households that everybody knows about. And so having that head start on some of those or some of these NFTs, yeah, we do not yet know if we will be able to move them from their platform, but that is beta. That is the
that's
same thing that has happened with NBA Top Shots. That is the same thing that's happened with Veve. As you can tell, they are gearing up to allow you to move those things off of their specific platform. So just because it is currently like that right now, do not count that out. Specifically for those apps, I mean, the most time I have to do is go claim the free coins and go collect, get the free cards that I want. Like I said, you can buy gems. They have different deals on there when you download the app. You want to spend $5 to get whatever amount of gems, you can do that for your chance of getting a special type of pack. So I believe they are going to be allowing that because they are allowing you to pay for some of those
Yeah.
cards. But it is in beta, and I do not want to assume that. So
Yeah.
just take it into account when you're doing that.
Yeah. Good stuff. So again, I think the other thing, as far as look at some of these legendary. This is $1 million thing that they're trying to sell. Not to say they're gonna sell it. It's a booklet. Okay, I'm just showing
There's
you
a
the
legendary.
difference. Super rare cards. Some of the cards, like I said, if we went back and looked at NBA Top Shot and buying some more LeBron James cards, well,
That's
would it
right.
be a different day?
You
Okay, we
would.
did do very well, but it would be a totally different ball game if we could go back and say, well, oh, LeBrons are selling for $50, $75, $200, $1,000. It would be a totally different day because LeBron now is 10,000, 100,000,
That's
50,000.
right.
Depending on what number you got, that's what LeBron is going for right now.
Yeah.
So same scenario with these particular cards. When you're coming on here, you're looking at some of the legendary. Dude, this is where your time comes in as far as going in and getting committed if you're going to be in the NFT space and learning more about what's the difference as far as having a legendary one versus super rare versus having the epic one or the rare ones. And is it worth you buying one or two of each one of those cards, depending on the price? Is it worth you buying two of those cards? So if you ever do need to sell, so let me just tell you a confession. If you're going to buy things, you need to make sure you buy two of them. So I'm looking right in the camera because I'm talking to myself. I did not buy two of the Bored Apes. I did buy a Bored Ape. It cost me probably $200,000 by not buying a second Bored
Yeah,
Ape.
because you
So
don't want to let them go.
don't because you get emotionally attached to the
Yes.
doggone things.
You check
I'm
on
like,
them
but
every day.
that's a nice shirt. My dad used to have a
You
shirt
worry.
like that.
No.
It's just crazy stuff. You be like the Bored Ape. You like it's a Bored Ape. Sell the thing. You're like no, but I like the way he look. It's just he's cute. And so well, I'm trying to help some of y'all. If you buy some items, always your rule should be if you can afford it, try to buy two of the items. I know they may be different items, but if you buy two, it will be a lot easier to sell one of them.
That's right.
It will be a lot easier to sell one of them, and then you're not worried about, well, man, what if it keeps skyrocketing up and go up forever? Yeah, it could go skyrocket up, but it also could skyrocket back down
Mm-hmm.
forever too. So again, if you have two of them, if and I'm not your tax person, so get your own CPA and your own accountant and all who you need to tell you if you should be selling or not selling. I'm a person. I'm like I'm holding. I don't need no more tax people. I don't need no more taxes. So I'm holding. I'm a holder. that's how I
At least
justify
a
it.
year.
Yeah, I justify. I'm like I'm holding. I'm a holder. So we're gonna see what's really gonna happen, and then at that point you be strategic on what you need to sell. Hopefully by that time there's gonna be some other things in the crypto space to where it's gonna work out just fine by doing those things. So again, this is the tops thing that we wanted to definitely bring out for tonight's class as far as making sure you guys know what different things that you can go invest in. Again, they're definitely going to be in beta, as Jessica's mentioned multiple times. Do your homework on them. Go on and see if it's something like we say, well, hey, is it worth my investment of doing this? If this is NBA Top Shot starting, I'm just saying it's worth my investment
Mm-hmm.
on investing in this particular project. Go on, buy you some bazooka. I don't know if bazooka ever going to do anything, but imagine you had the bubble gum or whatever you want to do. But bazooka could potentially be another one of those ones that could definitely end up taking off. May not take off now, but I'll tell you because I think even happened a lot. Even just when we were looking at on the Veve drop, people came in and started buying what 300, 400 of them doggone comics,
Yes.
like
Quick in
clearing.
a hurry. Yeah, we were talking about it. You can go on there and find them for $3, $4, $5. You can't find nothing.
You
Three,
can't
four
find nothing.
dollars. Mm-mm.
So if you did not jump when we were talking about it on the first call, when we've been talking to you guys about like, hey, go on and try to get some Veve things. There's some are coming out on the market, and we're gonna talk about today because I know I didn't get no Veve. I know some of y'all didn't get no Veve, but it's part of life. You can tell I'm a little sad. It happens.
Yes,
Oh, so,
sir.
so someone was asking a question. I know even as far as legendary, it's just more rare. So when you go back over to the packs, it'll tell you the opportunity, the chances you have of getting a particular item. So if we just look at the rarity thing over here, where was it at? Let me go back to it. My home. If I can find that real quick, and then I know.
Yeah, to add to that, usually, like she's saying, she's going to search it, and it also means the quantity that's going to be out. It can generally have a signature. So specific to some of the ones on here, if she can find it on the marketplace, depending on the pack that you did get. The rarity between the legendary and the rare or uncommon. Usually, legendary is the highest, but
Mm-hmm.
they may have it uh, assigned differently. But that generally does mean like the card may have even some type of motion to it. It may not be a standard card. It may have like that little shine that you see on that, a little reflection different. So there are different levels or different uh, I was to say different traits that
Mm-hmm.
would make up a legendary or a rare card. And I
Trying to see.
think if you go to the marketplace, yeah, there
Here
you
we
go.
go. Oh, did it not? Is it up here or did I miss it?
I think you would. It may make you may have to go to one of the cards specifically in the
That's what I was
marketplace of how they
trying.
have it set up. This is beta. Told
Yep, it's part of it.
you.
I saw it a little earlier, and I can't remember where I saw that, but it was something
Go
about
to
the
shop.
NFT.
Go to shop maybe.
Oh, it's in the shop. Yeah. See if we can find the details for you. That says sold out. It wasn't letting me click on that. I thought earlier it was. Okay, so you're gonna, what I'll tell you to do is if you come back in here, if I come to the bazooka one, I can kind of give you a better understanding of what it'll say. So the bazooka one, so the $25 pack, if you come here, it'll tell you the opportunity you have, and then they should have a section in on their particular site that'll definitely tell you the chances of getting a legendary card and so forth, especially on the baseball cards. I don't have the total numbers for the legendary because each pack is going to definitely be different, but you should be able to definitely find that information on here. Let's see if let me try one more time to click this and see if it gives me any tips. Nope, because the sale has already happened. So okay, so you'll have to come on onto that part for that. So sorry, I can't answer that one all the way for you. Okay, all right. Let's see here. Okay, let's go and move to the next thing. Or Jessica, you want to talk about this one? I know this one.
Oh yeah, the Moon Rock Capital. They invested in one of the Dijon apes of the $1 million, and so you guys are going to see some companies are going to come in and brands are going to come in and invest in a lot of these different NFTs that are specifically even on other platforms. A lot of people have know about Ethereum, but there are a lot of black platforms coming out, or I should say blockchain. Because this one is on Solana,
So,
yes, so here as you see. So just pay attention to stuff like this. They are trying to put their money into NFTs that they think will keep value just because of what the NFT has behind it. And even with the Dijon apes, there is Academy for artists and things like that. So pay attention to some of those, to some of these high sale values. Like you said, everything can go down, but you get enough people that are in it that are not actually looking to sell that item or they're actually looking for to more add to their portfolio. And you get a lot of holders, like people that hold into things like the board apes. You won't see a lot of sales in those NFTs.
crypto
Actually,
punks.
crypto punks too. Yeah, they keep
Yep.
their value. They might come down some east. They might have been 100, and then they came to 89, but
They ain't
but
coming
they're
that
still
far.
up there. Yeah,
They're not coming back $2,000 yet. I mean, it's
that's
going to take a
right.
lot for them to come back down that way. So, no, I think it's important again, like you said, when a lot of these big companies are putting money in, everybody keeps like you just don't think that this is like worth $1 million. You're like, why would somebody still pay $1 million for this?
Hmm.
The reason why they paid $1 million for it is because they probably think at some point they're going to get 10 million for it. So they're not like volunteering their money to say, well, you know what? Because for one, not only are they thinking, they may even just say, hey, you know what? We bought it for $1 million. Their projection could literally be that they're just looking for the soul token, which is what the soul token is, a cryptocurrency. You have to buy soul token in order to buy the ape. They could simply in the soul token. I think today it had a couple of glitch things, so it dropped down to like $155 a coin. Okay, it was as high as 220 last week a coin. So they may not even be looking at it in the context of saying, "Hey, you know what? I'm trying to sell it for more than the 5,900, 5,980 that they have sold." What they're looking for is sold token to possibly be worth $500 a coin or $1,000 a coin, and then that same money has now turned over to $5 million. So though there's always a different strategies that some of these companies may have on why they're investing in certain things. And then the other thing that could be is that Moonrock could have bought sold last year this time for $1 a coin. So it was $1 literally last year. This year it's been as high as $220 a coin. they don't. It cost them $5,900. Yeah, it looks like it's $1 million to us, but to them it might have been $5,900 if they only bought it at $1. If they bought it at like pre-sale launch for the pennies when it was on pre-sale,
They really
they're
ain't gave up nothing.
they haven't really given up nothing, and they're
Profit, they didn't pay. Pay
yeah,
for it with profit.
for all that profit. And so, it's really how you look at it. Yeah, it is $1 million. So the person on the other side that collected $1 million was like, "Hey, I'll take my $1 million. I don't care what price you got it at." So that happens. But there's a lot of equations that you have to definitely look at when you're looking at when you see the sales of some of these items. Did Moonrock, what price did they get it at? All of those things come into play. But trust me, they have a different picture on why they bought that for $1 million. We're not thinking, but they're gonna advertise with this bad boy, put it on some billboards, whatever they want to do. They're gonna do all of those things and make money off of this ape. I promise you. They didn't volunteer to pay $1 million. Okay.
That's right.
So, okay, so that's gonna be good. I'm trying to I'm read over here one. Okay, good stuff. All right. I forgot where I was at. Okay, just let's back to this one. Here you go.
Oh yeah, so Recur. We wanted to drop another link out there for the Recur platform. They're going to be another exchange where you're going to be able to, fans can buy, collect, and resell their NFTs. So you want to make sure you do come over here and sign up for this exchange. They're early, like it just says here. It's coming fall of 2021. We do not know exactly what that NFT will be, but since it is connected with they invested in the which platform was it this morning? I went over specifically. Oh, with the coach for the Pac-12, the Collegiate. They
Yeah.
did go ahead and invest into the Collegiate. That rose about 300 million this morning. They put 50 million of that. This company, this platform, put 50 million of that 300 million into the exchange, and so they do actually have their own platform that they're going to be launching and allow you to sell those NFTs to buy and trade on. So definitely, if you did sign up for the exchange this morning, this Recur is also connected to that. Like I said, they put out 50 million into that investment, and that investment earlier that we did discuss was Pac-12. They were going to 300 so million dollar was raised for them to be able to start doing NFTs. So just if you have time, make sure at the same thing like you did earlier, go ahead and come over to the recurforever.com or put in recurforever.com. Generally, signing up with that email is going to allow you to get the first drop, maybe early access to it. There's been some that we had able to get NFT if you just signed up for the beta. Because a lot of the times you coming to this platform is meaning you took the time out and the company likes that. The more signups they get and the more usage they get helps their platform with the beta phase of things. So they do reward early, especially in the NFT space. So
Yep.
just sign up for that. Create one of your emails or one of the emails you may already have, because there's going to be a lot of things for crypto or NFTs. I should say that you're going to need to subscribe to if you do want to get early access and get in on some of those drops.
And I think when you said that, even in regards to the emails, get you an email that you're going to use for NFTs. I wouldn't don't necessarily have to put your main email that you normally use every day. Get you an email that you're going to use literally for NFTs or for your crypto, that you can go on and sign up for these early access in case something ever happens. On one of the sites. At least it's not going to be your main account. So for me, again, I always will have multiple different emails as far as when I'm signing up for things or things that obviously I do check them, but it's not like my total junk one. But if something happened to that particular email, it's not going to be the end of the world. So again, these are a lot of companies that, like I said, they put $50 million into the thing. I don't think they're going to be like trying to get you for your email. I mean, I don't, but me personally, I just still have created NFT emails so that if I need something to sign up for something like this, at least I know I'll be on that list for the early access. Because again, as we were talking, early access sometimes is a matter of you getting in at $100 and everybody else getting in at $1,000. It could
Right.
be something that simple, or it could be a matter of, hey, instantly something you got into can instantly sell out, but because you were early adopter, or you believed in them that much, you went ahead and took the chance. They reward you for those things. So get signed up. But $50 million, and then we talked about it even earlier. This was just the Pac-12, and if for sports, I'm a sports fanatic too. So we're not even talking about the other teams that the other conferences that need money and need NFT space. These boys are not playing. They're not going to sit back and keep letting everybody make this money and say, okay, well, you know what, we're worried about what the government's going to say. No, they're like, okay, we'll get in and we're going to figure it out like everybody else going to figure it out. But when someone puts in $50 million, they didn't just like, again, volunteer, say, well, yeah, I got $50 million just to go put in there. No, they know there's money to be made in this space. Okay.
That's it.
And then I think, Jessica, we talked about this one even earlier, but you can go ahead. Go ahead on that one.
Oh yeah, that's the one we were also talking about earlier for the Pac-12. If you go ahead, sign up for this platform. What is his name? The Mets owner.
The Mets
Cohen.
owner.
Yes, he did put in his own money as well into this platform. So they are going to be for the collegiate sports, Pac-12. Signing up for this as well would most likely do the same thing. The worst it would do is let you know when the drop is. So it's just staying informed in what's going to happen. They'll send you an email letting you know the drop happened or is coming out, give you an advance about it, or you may even have the right to be able to be the first to buy on the platform. So definitely also you can sign up for the NFTU.com. That's going to be the platform for the sports collegiate Pac-12.
And we will just for people who are watching on Facebook too. We will also be dropping these into our what's NFTs.com on our Facebook page. We'll be dropping these links too. So if you guys still need to sign up, or if you miss them, we'll or if you're driving and listening to us, don't be trying to pull up. We're gonna drop them in the chat for you too, so you'll be able to go back and get some of these things, some of the links we're talking about. Okay, back to our little Blankos people. I'm telling you, I'm a believer on the Blankos platform. On the 15th, remember that they're going to be dropping 5,000. I'm going to tell you right now, they're going to sell out instantly. So, so all of you who are on, just promise, they're probably going to sell out instantly again on these particular this particular drop. It's just what it is. What it is. They're going to be $49. So $50 is what they're going to cost. They said there's a limit of 16. That's your hopes and dreams and wishes. Well, it's 5,000. So there, you do have a better chance. I think you have a better chance on this one because the last one, what was the
some of them have been like 2,500. So they actually have more in this one currently.
You might have hope. There might be some hope on this one. I didn't realize it was 5,000. There might be hope. You might have a little hope on this one. It might not, but it's gonna sell out probably. But at least you might have a hope to try to get two of them on the platform. It just because it's 5,000. If there was 1,000 again of them, that's my only thing as far as that. The reason why I would think that if they stayed a little bit longer, that would be the only reason. Who's Bow? Oh, Bow Wow. Okay. So yeah, it's probably going to sell out fairly quickly. All right, but that's just my prediction. Don't mean that I'm going to ever be all the way right. It's just one of those things. But be ready for this particular drop on the 15th. I don't have it didn't tell me the time on here. Okay, just go to if you go to the Blankos site.
3:00.
Was it 3:00? 3:00 Pacific. We're on the West Coast.
Or 4. You can double check that too for your time.
So just double check that. All right, so that's the Blankos. Remember, also on the Blankos site, you can definitely, if you missed some of the previous drops, you can definitely come over here and go to their marketplace and buy some of the stuff. I just got to go see how much the Blanco guy is still. I didn't get the Blankos, so let's see what they're at today. Let me just see if I'm gonna hurt my feelings even more. If not, just if it's dropped low enough, I'm gonna let you screen share. I'm gonna go buy it real quick.
I'm telling you. Are you looking for Burberry?
Yeah, pass it up. Yeah, look, don't everybody be on the doggone screen either trying to say, well, she went off screen, she went to go buy. Don't everybody be trying to go buy my stuff.
Yes. And yes, especially with Blankos, also you do at the shop, you're able to use your debit card, credit card currently on their exchange. So that is one of the things about this NFT or this specific platform. You can go on there and purchase with your debit or credit card.
Oh, did I pass it up? I think I passed it up. I know I ain't supposed to be taking the whole.
And that is it. If somebody deleted it, I know the hamburger one I had to go back and buy because I couldn't get it.
Burger Sand.
Just to get them. Oh,
did I miss it? All right, maybe I should take the whole class to try to find out something if I need to go buy it right now. All right, I am gonna go look just so y'all know. So, all right, so that's that one. I'll go back and look and see the price of the burger.
Will it let you short it by artist or it don't matter? It might. I don't know if they'll consider it a brand or not.
There we go.
No, they
Let's
didn't.
see.
Or they,
Nope.
no, so it wasn't.
Oh,
Right.
there it is.
Here it is.
Boom, look at there. Let's see. Is it 1,500, 1,200? What is he at today? 1,349.
Yeah.
Mm.
Trying to get
Okay.
there.
So there's still, remember this one was one that had 750 that were minted on this particular one. So again, I think that's one definitely keeping this price up on this one. But they're going to be that kind of price. I've been kind of waiting, but I don't think it's gonna happen. I
Yeah,
don't
they
think they're
know
coming back
better.
to see me.
Some people know better. Some people might go in
Yeah.
there and cause the floor to drop, but other people know. They just got time on they kicking
Yep.
back.
Yeah, so that's 2,600 buckaroos. Okay, so all right, so that's the floor on that, and I think you guys have gradually seen these. What God thought there was like 900, then they went to 1,100, then they went to 1,200. I was like, well, I think somebody gonna sell out cheaper. No, they're not playing.
Well, and if you show them those two right there, the difference. If I was buying this, I would buy the second one. It's number 326. The other one is 683, and it's what, a dollar more. So that
Yep,
resale is way better. So it's like pay attention to that. That's just too close.
too
326
close.
is way too close. They just trying to get rid of it.
No, someone asked the mythical dot market, mythical dot market, and it's if you go over to the Blanco site, if you come up here and if you just go to Blancos, I'm just go real quick. Go to Blancos .com.
Yeah, it might be / shop too. Are you talking about they're trying to go see their Blancos or they want to buy them?
I think they're trying to get to the buy thing. I was trying to
Oh, in the
see.
marketplace, the secondary.
So you just go to Blancos there and then go to Marketplace, and it'll take you right there to it. So you click Marketplace. But yep, this was another one. Like I said, you can definitely go on and use your card on this particular site. But yeah, Burberry's not playing still. You have to either bite the bullet.
You
Okay, so
already got the jetpack and the shoes and the armbands. You need the Blanco.
I know because I have the accessories, but some Blanco person need the accessory because I know they couldn't buy the Blancos and the doggone uh, and the accessories at the same time because they sold out so
That
fast. So
part.
I do have multiples. So so either I'm gonna be selling to multiple people when it's time when they need their Burberry stuff, or we're gonna have to negotiate some kind of way to figure out make it a win-win for both sides. Um, I
That
don't even
part.
see them right now. Let's see. So again, they did have accessories for the Blancos, the shoes, and the armbands and so forth. So that's part of life. Sometimes you win some, sometimes you don't, and you just have to just go with the flow on it. Okay, so that's that. All right, we talked about that. Okay, just another thought. I didn't get these again today. I didn't get them. I shared with everybody earlier.
Hang it up.
I didn't get them. I literally was trying to click the doggone button. I clicked the button and it was already gone. I mean, 8 o'clock. It was like 8 o'clock. Drops happening. I think it had to be 8 o'clock with 3 seconds by the time the thing
Gone.
started. Gone, literally gone. But I do know some family friends in the group that found that was able to get this bad boy. I haven't even checked the doggone price to see what this secret rare is going for today. They did like
They
crazy,
did
crazy
great,
good. They did very, very good. So a couple people I
especially
know,
because of the mid count.
well, yeah, one person got this particular one, and then I think it was a couple of, I don't know if it was a secret rare. The other one, I think it was one of either rare or this one, I can't remember. But they sold out instantly. So there's only 10,000 of these. The last drops have been what, 30,000? So that's why them bots, I know it's bots. It ain't human beings can't go that fast. Shoot. It's
Somebody
got to be
figured it out.
yeah, somebody got a system. Somebody got a system. I wish I could crack their system with them though, because literally, if they did good, like I said, and I do one thing I do like about Veve is that I know it. Some people don't like it to where because they don't want any of the common ones, but I do like because when it used to drop, you either had to figure out if you wanted to go well some of the different drops of if you wanted to go for a secret rare or if you wanted to go to ultra rare. At least I feel like I got a chance to try to beat the bot if I can at least get one transaction to go through by everything being random. So again, all you pay $6.99 for you don't know which one of these you're going to get, and whatever they give you as you're buying, that's the one you're going to get. And so I do like that aspect of it, but I just can't beat them. I couldn't beat them doggone bots this morning. They was I don't they it was lightning fast. So again, don't get frustrated when you're in the NFT space. It's gonna this ain't trust me, this won't be the last drop I don't get.
Okay.
And it's definitely not going to be the last drop you won't get, because as more people are getting involved, you do the math. $7 to thousands of dollars in a day, in like in minutes. As soon as you see this in your wallet, you like it's a great day over here. That's what you say instantly. You're like, well,
Mhm.
do I want to sell it now, or am I going to wait to hold this thing? It it's that much. And I think the secret rare are literally going for $6,600. That's the floor on the secret rare today. $7 this morning at 8 o'clock, and the low price right now is $6,600 on the secret rare. The even the comic ones, the common ones, which we could sit back and again a couple weeks ago, you could go in here, you can buy these things all day long for like $3. People were buying them for 7 and putting them on sale for 3. We couldn't figure that math out, but they were still literally doing that. Now the floor on the common ones today for just the common is $100. So people who even paid $7, these are already at $100 just for the basic common ones. We should be like, dog, I got a common one. You're like, you only want a common one. Now you're like, well,
Yeah.
common one ain't bad.
Yeah, ain't too bad at all.
It ain't too bad at all. So
That's
again,
good.
just make sure you're paying attention to these. Like I said, you either need to get on track with trying to find, go to Veve on their site, trying to find out when their next drops are. Start putting them on your calendar. Get your calendar together. Many times you won't get people that's going to be able to simply alert you that, hey, this drop is happening. Sometimes we were able to put a couple of alerts out, but at 8 o'clock, I can't put no alert out. I'm trying to push the button at the same time you're trying to push the button. So you getting an alert from me, it's probably not gonna happen. I'm gonna be like pushing the button, and then at that point, it's like, 'cause even my son, I told Maggie, I was like, Maggie, call Miles, and she was like, you call Miles. I'm like, what's only 10 seconds? I'm on my phone. I can't call Miles. I said we had called Miles like 10 minutes before. Like, Miles, make sure you're on the ready for the drop. But it's like it's like you try, but you really can't do it. So again, put those on your calendar. I just let's go. You can go to this one here.
Oh yeah, and so today the DraftKings had Tony Hawk, and so just to remind people, depending on who's come out, Simone Biles or Jeter or anyone else, Brady, you will be able to, if you have access to this NFT or have it in your wallet, you will have access to their future drops, to their private discords, and anything else that they do release on autograph. So if you just even think of it from that aspect, coming to pick up some of the lower price ones on the secondary, if you did not were not able to get it in the main drop, and you are interested in what that artist or what that athlete may be doing down the line, you can still come into the DraftKings marketplace and pick up those NFTs. Today was Tony's Hawk. Today is Tony Hawk's NFT drop. So a lot of them may have sold out. Some may be available, but just checking the secondary market over here as well will give you that access or allow you to see what you could be able to pay for those currently on the market. And like I said, pay attention to these ones. Give you private Discord access and future drops that they will be having. So depending on who you are into, some sports people that you have followed over your lifetime, you can come over here, pick up some of their lower. Because now is this the lowest one, or they had
I don't know let's see if it takes me to autograph. I
some
don't
of
think
them
it's.
used to be $12. This may be his specific drop. That's 75, but and they can list their own price. He may have started off at 75 was the lowest. I mean, so but yes, the Discord access and future drops to any of the NFTs that they may drop down the line, you will also have access to. So pay attention to that. Some people, you don't have to come over here and do any of the like drafting or betting and stuff like that, because DraftKings does have that side of it. Autograph did partner with DraftKings to do their NFTs and host them. So that is specifically why you will have to come over here to this platform and have to purchase it specifically from here.
Some good stuff. Good stuff. But I think it's important. When you again, many times the people, and if you're not used to using Discord, understand that's where crypto people. A lot of them are like in Discord group chats, and that's where you find a lot of your plays or a lot of projects that are up and coming that are going to be good. That you start going to the Discord and be like, oh wow, they're talking about this particular thing, or this is coming out to be dropped on this particular day. Twitter and Discord is a big spot for NFT people. It literally is. It's where you make a lot of money by following, going in and following the right people to get in very very early. Okay. All right. Oh, this was cool. All right. Y'all know we always be hyped up about RTFK stuff. This was a thing that Jessica told us, like, well, hey, go on, you can make these avatar things. I was like, so you literally can, we're gonna share the link. So if you guys want to, it was free, especially when we completely did it. But you can literally come on here and you can make all these avatars. It's like the coolest thing. You can put sunglasses on them. You can change your hair. You can. One reason why Jessica made us really do this was you see these ferocious shoes down here. Them bad boys. That's
That
the
right
ferocious shoes. So you get to sport the ferocious shoes, which is really cool in this particular space. But again, this is where all the VR stuff is going to. You know, you got a couple of jackets you can pick. You can pick your hairstyles. You can pick all kind of stuff. But it's cool. So I made some other ones. I'm sorry. I know I ain't supposed to be just like excited, but I get excited on this one. So again, all these different ones, RTFK, the avatars that they have coming out for some of the projects. Like if you own the ferocious shoes, which I own the ferocious shoes that you saw on the avatar. That's going to allow me to mint at least three of their avatars, the new ones that they have coming out. This thing is like cool. They are on point with what they're doing on this particular group of people. I just can't keep talking about them enough. But you can literally go on and pick any kind of different wardrobes. Oh, what were the apps? What was the apps at? No, so these are all the different apps. So if you see it's all these different apps you can connect, and if you want to, again, I know some of y'all like, well, who's out here really walking in these metaverse worlds, and why are they walking in here? People are going in these metaverse worlds, and they're literally making millions of dollars talking to each other. They're doing deals. I know it's hard to imagine that people are literally on here making deals with strangers that they don't even know. You like don't talk to strangers. You're in the metaverse. You're gonna talk to strangers. So be very careful if you have your kids playing any game. They don't need to be in metaverse talking to just strangers. I'm saying talk about adults, but these again are definitely going to be some things as far as that are up and coming with this metaverse stuff. It is cool, and I tell you, as far as again, you're thinking like, well, why these people go pay all this money for these clothes or these shoes? it's it's just like it is in regular life. People want to look the greatest when they're out with people, and they want to look the greatest and be the part. It's the same thing in the metaverse. People will literally like say, I didn't pay that for these, but literally on this jacket in the metaverse could literally cost you a couple $1,000s, 500 to $1,000, easy. Literally easy. Shoes. I mean, obviously, I have shoes, but shoes cost $3,000. These were the metaverse shoes, but you actually got a physical pair of shoes, and you got like lifetime access with ferocious for like I'm sorry, 10 years access for some of the ferocious things. But again, this is where things are going. So just I know I got excited when I said this was
Oh
cool.
no, no, you said everything right. Like you said, they want you to be able to immerse into different platforms, and so they've already done that and bridged some of that to some of these that are already listed to the right. And like I said, they're doing everything to be futuristic and be ready and geared up for it. So yeah, you got the shoes and you were able to get the jacket. The shoes were a limited time. They may still be going on, not too sure, but we did create the avatars to make sure at that time frame when they were giving them out that we were able to get them. And
Yeah,
so yeah, you may still be able to get it. So if you do want to come in and still even just interact with the platform, because you don't realize they reward you for interacting with stuff. You wouldn't even know what you would be getting rewarded for until after it's done. So even if you just want to try to create your avatar to get those shoes, Ferocious is making hundreds of thousands of deals on certain stuff. So she's or he sorry, is very well known as artist, and he's if you can just Google his name and you'll be able to find out a lot. Very well known in the industry and doing a lot of stuff in the crypto space. Like I
yeah.
said, are selling at hundreds of thousands of dollars for some of the pieces, 50, $60,000. And so for a lot of people, it was about a status and being able to wear some of his shoes. It's really awesome.
And we know a guy that one of the people we listed. I think he owns like 15 or 20 pair of these shoes, and he didn't just buy the like $3,000 ones he bought. There was a $5,000 pair and some $10,000 pair of shoes. Again, it's crazy. You don't understand it. You don't get it. But that's what's happening in this doggone crypto space because there's so many benefits of having the particular items of what it entitles you to down the line. But again, so this is going to be readyplayer.me. This is going to be next. We'll share some of these links with you all definitely in the chat on the Facebook group. But I love this one. All right, so that was that, and then I think yeah, this is the actual site. And then Jessica, I think you wanted to talk about this one last thing here.
Oh yeah, we can talk about that quickly because a lot of people know anything flow. I'm just about onto or into. This one specifically is going to be on flow. Not to say everything. I'm sorry, are on flow. Not to say that everything that's on flow is going to do great and things like that. But this cyber journey that I did recently get into, it was only going to be 888 of them completely in total. So they are trying to bridge some different industries over, as you guys have seen with Solano and different things like that. Sometimes that is going to work, and it's going to drive a lot of people into the NFT specifically. But like I said, we did only pay $66 for these. It's going to have a total count of 888, which is scarce. Most projects or even avatar projects are having 10,000, 5,000 or plus in their count. So lots of times when these things are early, because it is an exchange that do not yet know. We do know it's on flow, but we don't know specifically maybe about this cyber journey themselves. We do try it out. I'm willing to take a position on stuff. $66, buying five, six of them, or even just buying one, because some of them will come with airdrops. Just pay attention to that. Figure out maybe a platform or exchange that you like, that you know is a reputable company. And like I say, Flowverse, I follow just about everything with them. That is Dapper Lab. Well, it's not Dapper Labs. Dapper Labs and NBA Top Shot are built on Flow. So just pay attention to different things that certain maybe platforms are doing that you are interested in. And for me seeing something that would have a count of 888, and for the cost of it, it was just worth the risk for me. Everything is early. All of these are beta. So I just wanted to show you guys some of the things that in the background we're doing. And we won't put everything out there right away because we know everything is your risk to your money as well. So we will take positions and things and see how it goes. But I think it is important for you to figure out what you do like. Go to Twitter, follow some of those people, and start maybe getting into the space in different ways.
Yep, good stuff. Okay, I'm trying to see if there's anything I missed. If y'all see me look at this, I'm looking to see if I missed anything um, on the chat. I think I can't. From what I can see, I don't think I missed anything. Okay, so I think I think we've given you a fire hose today, but that's a part of the NFT space, and so we will continue again, to bring some more things to you guys, to where you guys can use your debit cards, and then at some point we will be moving further as far as bringing things to where you definitely will need to know how to do your crypto and so forth, so that you can buy some of these things using crypto. So again, thank you guys for spending the time with us, to hop on with us. Please remember to make sure, if you have not joined us on our YouTube channels, please follow us on our YouTube channel. And if you watch any of our videos, please like them. It definitely helps us. We're trying to get the word out to more people for what we're doing. I think it's important that more people get involved with the NFT space. The last thing you want to do is be sitting back saying, I wish I had known. No, so share with your family so that we can try to get your family involved. Because I think sometimes many of our family kind of like, are you crazy? You buying
Yeah.
like invisible art and you
Yeah.
buying invisible land? Like, yeah, I buy invisible land. I buy more invisible land than I buy regular land right now,
That's
because
right.
it's just a difference in the price of what you get it in at and where you can sell it at. So, but again, please follow us on our YouTube channel. We're on Twitch. We're on a lot of different things, different sites, the YouTube, Twitch. Also on our YouTube channel, we do put a lot of videos that you guys may not see, as far as, trying to give you guys steps. And let me just go to that real quick, if I can find that real quick. YouTube. We have videos, that from the previous recordings, we'll definitely have those in there, but we will be also dropping things. That's going to be weird to look at myself live. We do also drop things in there that will help you all to get a better understanding. I know even Jessica has done a couple of videos in here, and we'll be dropping more videos for days when we are off. You guys will be able to, well, not days when we're off, because we're not really off, but days when we're not live, we still will be recording videos and putting those videos in here to help you. I think we have some things, as far as how to use OpenSea, And then Jessica's been doing some videos. So we have a lot more videos that we're still recording so that you guys can continue to get access and get some value for the days when we're not on going live. So again, thank you all so much for hopping on with us this evening. We want to respect your time and so that you can get back to your family. Once again, thanks for hopping on, and then we will see you all on Thursday night at 6 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. You guys have a fantastic evening. Good
Yes,
night.
have a great night.